Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Today I'm reviewing the new cigar from Foundation Cigar Company. This is the El Gueguense Maduro Toro Huaco. Now, this is a 6 by 56 offering. This cigar is known as the Wise Man, and it says so right on the band. It uses a blend of Nicaraguan tobaccos from Condega, Esteli, and Jalapa for your filler, and the wrapper is a Mexican San Andreas Maduro wrapper. Comes in the same five vitolas that the original El Gueguense came in: Robusto, Corono, Gordo, Toro, Huaco, and Churchill, and Torpedo. Now, I had to look up how do you actually say El Gueguense, and the internet has everything.
Gueguense,
Hopefully, you heard that.
Gueguense,
That is how they say to say it. That's how I'm going to say it. Gueguense. Made at the Tabsa factory in Esteli, Nicaragua. El Gueguense translates to the wise man. It also represents one of the oldest literary works in Nicaragua. San Andreas Mexican wrapper, Corojo 99 from Jalapa binder, and the other filler is from Nicaragua. And that's kind of the long and the short of it. I did the original El Gueguense natural, if you will, a long while back. You can look back at that one, but this is today's offering, the Maduro version. So here we go. All right, I look back. It was about this time, 2015, when I reviewed the original first release. Let's look at this cigar. Now, this is one large stick of chocolate. Look at that. Oh, did we do the density? We have now. Okay. It's really a nice looking cigar, you know? It really is. I like the way it looks. It has a good feel in the hand. It's very dense. We may be here a while. Very nice draw. Yep. Okay. Your starting flavors are a tangy, sweet, but very tangy orange citrus. Don't get ahead of me. But wrapped around it is a blackberry flavor and chocolate. Black coffee, just about to the point of espresso. Believe it or not, the black pepper is roughly a 7. Average amount, 6.5, 7, something like that. Not an overabundance. You do have a massive amount of the coffee, of the chocolate, and then a little lesser amounts of the blackberry, and then a little less, even more so, of the orange citrus. But not to the point that you can't tell it's there. You know it's there. It's just that the other flavors are built on top of it. So that's how we start. Well, I'm about 2 inches in. How about that shot? That a little better? And things are changing. You no longer have any realms, any hint of orange citrus. Let me just give you the front end flavors. cedar, nutmeg, blackberry, unsweetened dark chocolate. If you can mentally mix it up in your mind, that's what you have. The cedar, nutmeg, and blackberry form a very interesting flavor. The coffee is very deep. It is. It may be espresso to some of you, and the chocolate is definitely a dark chocolate and not very sweet. You would pretty much call it an unsweetened dark chocolate. Yeah, I would call it medium bodied right now. The finish is a lot of that unsweetened dark chocolate type flavor. It's not very in your face. It's not much of a standoutish flavor, but there's some nice lingering black pepper. So that's where we are at about 2 inches in. Pretty good size change from the beginning, wouldn't you say? Well, I'm probably a little past the midpoint, and the nutmeg notes are really, as they sometimes do, start to take over. The blackberry note is really almost an afterthought. It is still there. It is a dark berry. I'm calling it blackberry. The unsweetened dark chocolate is still there. The coffee is even in more of a massive amount than it was. I am definitely calling it espresso. The pepper has kind of stayed about the same. It may be up a tad, but it's still on the par of average or just above. And the finish is unchanged. It's still that unsweetened dark chocolate. Lingering pepper is a little better. It's pretty much at a medium to full range right now, and doesn't have a tremendous amount of sweetness. It has some, very little, very little. There is no brown sugar. There is only what little sweetness that those blackberries give it. So it's a very heavy, dark noted cigar with not much sweetness. I do really like the flavors. If it had an equal amount of sweetness as it does all the other dark notes, it would be really good. It's just, it's not very sweet, but that's okay. Let's just see how we go. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. Cigar kept changing, but not for the better for me. Here at the end, it did reach full bodied. The coffee notes and dark, unsweetened dark chocolate notes are very prominent. The nutmeg notes are just slightly secondary to those, and the blackberry notes are almost an afterthought. The pepper seemed to get better as the cigar went along, so that's one good thing. The finish did not change. It's still that unsweetened dark chocolate. Lingering pepper also improved some over the course of the cigar. This cigar is done very well at the local shops where I bought this cigar. They had this size and the Robusto. I can't help but wonder if a smaller ring might do better for me. This is an extremely dark noted cigar that started out decent and went downhill. It just got nothing but totally dark with almost no sweetness to it. And you know me, if I'm going to have a Maduro, I want it to have sweetness. There are plenty of you out there that love this type of cigar. As I said, it's done very well at the local shop. The box was almost empty. It's doing very well among you, but As with all my reviews, don't worry about my score, worry about the description. If you haven't had this cigar, the way I described it is what you can expect. So if that sounds like something you would like, then jump on it. For me, it missed the mark. I'm rating it an 89. If it had had ample amount of sweetness to go along with those flavor notes, it would be gangbusters. It would be great, but it didn't. So they blended it in such a way this is what they wanted. Just wasn't my thing. So there you have it. The Foundation Cigar Company El Gueguense Toro Huaco 89.